Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Today we have a chance to talk with a former Bulldog student athlete who's now working within Ferris State Athletics, Jake Daugherty. And Jake, first of all, great to have you here on the show today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. This is one of my favorite shows, and very honored to be here today.
I know we had you on as a student athlete several years back. Grew up in Big Rapids, had a chance to compete for the Bulldogs. Did you ever envision now you'd be here assisting with Ferris State Athletics as we go through this period of time?
Yeah, it's been a great journey for me. Obviously, I was born and raised in Big Rapids, and literally born blocks away from campus. So now coming back, working in the athletic department with people like yourself, it's been awesome and such a great journey as I continue on this career path of athletic administration. So very happy and very excited for the future, and very grateful that I'm able to have these opportunities here at Ferris State.
Before we talk about that career path, let's go back to just a few years ago. You wrapped up your Bulldog football career, 2017. What was it like playing for Coach Anise and being a Ferris State Bulldog?
Oh, it's something I'll never forget. You know, I'm still in a group chat with a lot of the guys that I played with, and some of the guys who are playing in the NFL. And we talk about it every day. You know, very grateful for and blessed for that opportunity, and then playing for one of the best football coaches I've ever been a part of, and one of the best teams I've ever been a part of in Coach Anise and his staff. So, playing in front of the community has been amazing. Ferris State has been, one of the biggest blessings in my life. So, being a student athlete and then continuing on has been great. And I look back at those memories and a lot of those games all the time. A lot of memorable ones. So it's been good.
Maybe what were some memories you have being a youngster growing up in Big Rapids and having a chance to follow the Bulldogs?
Yeah, I remember some of the legendary teams, with Monty Brown and the Snow Bowl game, and the 95 team, and then the 68 team. And you read history about these teams, and me and my brothers used to ride our bikes to the games and, jumping the fence to get in and doing anything we could to watch some Bulldog football. But also some of my favorite memories, too, were Bulldog basketball. And everything is incorporating Ferris State athletics. And so, to go full circle to now be working in the same place where I dreamed of playing as a kid and being able to play there, like I said, it's a true journey that I've really enjoyed.
I know you had a ton of career highlights here as a Bulldog, from playing in those playoff games to being a three-time All-American. You had a chance to be part of the American Football Coaches Association Good Works team, go to the Sugar Bowl. Maybe what stands out from your career in terms of what you were able to accomplish?
Oh, man, that's a great question. For me, I think it was, after all the accolades and all those things, I mean, those were great, but to me, the biggest takeaway has been the bond and the brotherhood and the friendships that I've created. I got guys who I still talk to in FaceTime who live in California, or they live in Detroit, or maybe they're overseas, or whatever the case may be. But those friendships mean more to me than probably anything, football-wise or accolade-wise that I won, just because you got lifelong friends. And so that's been great. And then all the team successes of playing in those games and competing for championships, when you're 19, 20, 21 years old and you're playing in front of 20,000 people, it's so exciting. And so you remember those things. But no, definitely the friendships are my biggest takeaway.
Obviously, working here, as we mentioned, in Ferris State Athletics now, going to graduate school. Maybe what's your career path going like so far, and where do you hope it leads you?
Yeah, I think about that every day. So, I'm getting my master's in the educational leadership program here at Ferris State University, and I can't say enough good things about that. Dr. Alban and Dr. Ng and some of those professors and faculty members in that department and that career and course curriculum has been outstanding. They do a great job. But hopefully, as I continue on my path of athletic administration, finding opportunities to grow and be happy, and any time I get to do things like this and it's considered work is a pretty good day on the job. So no, like I said, just looking forward to all the opportunities, and then I'll be wrapping up my master's in May. So once I get that, I can check that off my bucket list as well.
I know you're involved in a number of different facets as part of the external operations team, coordinator for the Bulldog Athletic Association, involved in the corporate sales and the marketing side. Maybe just talk about what it is you do on an everyday basis right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like football again. When you're playing offensive line, you got to be a jack of all trades. And so, I'm doing a lot of work in assisting our Bulldog Corporate Partners program and working with our proud sponsors, and then also working with our Bulldog Athletic Association, with the umbrella of fundraising and the annual fund, and dealing with some of our booster clubs and really, really proud supporters of Bulldog Athletics. And the biggest takeaway for me on a day-to-day basis is the ability to work with people who love Bulldogs as much as me, and having the same amount of passion for the university in our sports programs, and how intricate our programs are and how much of an impact they make on our university. And so it's awesome working with people day to day, but I could be on a show like this today, and then in the next hour I could be in a business meeting. So I look forward to every single day, because it's not the same. So
I know it's certainly a challenging time with a pandemic going on to be involved in that side of the business, but certainly I know you put your best foot forward, and hopefully some great things come out of this here in the end.
yeah, absolutely. And we're very fortunate, because our community and our corporate partners are, we got people re-signing and renewing contracts and deals with us every single day, and it's just a testament to our relationship with them and who they are as people. And we're very fortunate to be in a community like that. And so I always say, we got to fail forward, so we got to keep moving forward. And at the end of the day, we just try to turn any negative into a positive. And that's been kind of the nature of the beast, so to say, during this time.
One big positive that you've been involved with here lately is the student worker program at Ferris State, the Dogs program.
Yeah.
I know it tries to attract a lot of the same people that went through the sports communication program that you did here at Ferris State.
Yeah, absolutely. Dr. Sandra Allspot, leading that sports communication program, and a lot of those other communication professors, they do a fabulous job. And so we were able to connect with her a little bit, and we worked internally, and so we created the Dogs program, the dedicated athletic working group. And we're looking for young people, guys and girls like me, who were looking for opportunities, but might not have been exposed to being able to go work for a Detroit Pistons or a Lions. And so we want to give you the opportunity to come work a couple hours here and there, or a game, or see the behind the scenes, and get that experience, because as young people sometimes we don't get that experience. And so I was a product of that, is graduating college and trying to figure out what's next. And so being able to give back to Ferris State University in that realm too has been awesome. And I love getting calls every day. How do I join? We're talking about applications daily. So it's been amazing, and I'm very happy to be a part of that group. And that's one of my biggest passion projects. So I'm glad to see it come to light.
Well, Jake, we thank you for being with us today. Always a Bulldog, and we look forward to having you back again sometime soon.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.